My family and I recently had the pleasure of sailing on the Allure of the Seas. That is one of Royal Caribbean's huge cruise ships. We really had a great time. And this video is just going to give you a taste of what we got to experience. It's too big of a ship, there's too much to do to be able to tell you everything or to show you everything. You have to experience it yourself. But I want to at least give you a taste of the fun we had. But first, I want to say I believe something wonderful is about to happen for you. So be on the lookout for it. And now back to the video. We cruised in February of
Where is that?
2024
That's Bahamas.
from Port Canaveral
Remember we saw
to Royal
the
Caribbean's
ship.
private island, Coco Cay.
That's the front
Or,
of the ship
and we
that way.
argued about this, is it Coco
And you
Cay?
said if we look out the
If you know, put it down in the
starboard side,
comments. I'd
we'd go
love to
see a
see
landing.
what
You
you
were right.
think.
Land
So we
ho!
had great weather for
Isn't that a
most
big
of
ship?
it, but then we had some rain toward the end, and I'll show you that. But it didn't matter because we had a great time. There's fabulous shows on board this huge ship. I've never been on a cruise ship this large before, but we had a whole ice skating rink on there with shows, as you can see, with great music. This was with some wonderful music, some 70s and 80s rock and roll. I can't play the sound for you, unfortunately, because I don't want to get a copyright strike, but you will get to experience it when you're there. Even my grandson enjoyed the ice skating show. And when it's over, if you want to go out there and do a little ice skating yourself, you get to. So if you haven't gotten to ice skate before, or if it's been a while, go ahead and do it. It's a lot of fun. Get out there and ice skate. But there's so much more to do. This part here is called the Boardwalk. There's a lot of neat things back here, including a carousel. And then here you can see inside there's this bar and it goes up. You sit down there and you get served your drinks and it goes from one floor all the way up to the top of the ship. And it's kind of slow because you don't want to spill your drink, but it's kind of neat to watch and it's even more fun to ride. So take advantage of that opportunity while you're there and you can see how beautiful it is. Now, of course, there was a water show, including high divers, and that was super exciting. You don't want to miss that. It's free. It's at the back of the ship, and you can see they're diving from really, really high levels like this into a very small pool of water. I can't think of anything more exciting than that. This is after the show. We're coming back from the diving show, and you can see that it's pretty crowded because all these folks were at the show. So it's not normally this crowded, but this is again the boardwalk. We're walking back toward the main part of the ship. So we're walking forward on it, but you can see that there's bars back here, outdoor bars. You can get served. There's where the show was. There's also some specialty restaurants here, including Johnny Rockets. There's an arcade for the kids and the kids at heart, and all kinds of other things to see, including a hot dog bar. So that's fun. Some of my family enjoyed that immensely. So go there and get as many hot dogs as you want and enjoy them. So you can see here, there's the carousel. I didn't get a chance to ride that. I think it's really more for the little ones, but it's fun. There was a great show that evening, the first evening, and it was a whole lot of fun. Great music. This was in the main promenade. You can see to the left there, there's the pizza place. And Sorrento's pizza is, I think, pretty good. It's like a thin crust pizza, and nothing better than that in at midnight when you're hungry. Your dinner is worn off, and you have maybe enjoyed yourself for the evening, and you're ready for something to eat. Hit Sorrento's, and get some of that pizza. It's included. It's free, and I think it's pretty good. And as you can see, there is a great dance show with lots of music. And again, I wish I could play the music for you because this was some of my favorite stuff by all kinds of good bands, such as Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Village People. You can just name the songs, and they're all you want to dance and sing to them. And it was just a great show. Everybody enjoyed it, and the energy was fantastic. Everyone was dressed up for a 70s night. As you can see, we did a 70s night the first night. And so everyone was dressed appropriately with all of their 70s gear. And everyone had their 70s hairdos, their 70s sunglasses, and we ate dinner that way. And it was just a lot of fun. Each night had a different theme for the restaurant. And of course, you don't have to participate in the theme if you don't want to, but why not? It's a lot of fun. And they'll let you know on the Royal Caribbean app ahead of time what the themes are going to be. Because we ran to the store before a couple of weeks before the cruise, we went ahead and looked at what the themes were and did a little shopping for the appropriate clothes for the night, such as our appropriate 70s clothes for that first night. So, and then that show was over, and again, there was other shows in the promenade and live music. One of my favorite parts about the Royal Caribbean ships, truly all cruise ships, is the live entertainment. Nothing like just walking different parts of the ship and having live music. It's just great. The food is great, a lot of fun energy, good stuff to drink, good stuff to eat, live music,
No
lots of
bingo
fun
for
things
me,
to
thank
do.
you.
Here is the next morning when we arrived at Coco Cay, and I wanted to
So
video.
you've
This
seen
is
the
off
island.
this is our balcony, and you can see the island. That's just part of it. That doesn't really give you much of an indication because most of it is to the other side of the ship. But this is from our balcony, from our room, and you can see it there. This was one of my favorite parts of the ship. This is called Central Park, and I'm just going to be quiet for a moment so you can enjoy it. This is an outdoor portion in the middle of the ship, and it is just like nature, and it's relaxing. It's very quiet. You can look around at the real plants. There's real plants, real flowers, and just enjoy yourself. Get a little bit of relaxation in, away from all the partying. Of course, some shops you can shop at, and some restaurants along here, and I'll highlight those as we get to them. And in the evenings, there is some live music up here, but it's more like a string quartet, something relaxing and enjoyable. But it's a way to get back to nature. You don't even feel like you're on a ship. People who have not gone on a cruise say, "Oh, I'm afraid I'll be claustrophobic, or I'll feel like I'm out nowhere in the ocean." This is beautiful. This is just fabulous. You can just enjoy yourself, get together, sit out here with the trees, and enjoy yourself with your family or friends. There's Giovanni's Table. That's one of the specialty restaurants that you can go to. I haven't tried that one. Have you tried Giovanni's Table? If you have, put it down in the comments and let me know what you think. Off to the right there was a really great place called the Park Cafe. That is where we had our breakfast most of the morning. You can go to the Windjammer, and they've got a big buffet for you for breakfast, but it was always crowded. This was quiet. You could get coffee. The coffee is fabulous. Let me tell you, Royal Caribbean, whatever you do for coffee, you've nailed it. It's really good. It's enjoyable, and I start every morning with some cups of coffee there at the Park Cafe. And it's not even a specialty coffee. There is a Starbucks on board, and you get specialty coffees, and we certainly do that. But just your morning coffee, really good. Don't change a thing with that. You can see there's some other restaurants here, and this to the right is where that bar that I showed you that goes up. This is where it gets to. You can get off the bar here at the Central Park. And again, there at 150 Central Park, that's another specialty restaurant that you can enjoy. And as you can see, the elevators are there. There's a lot to do. There's fun contests such as this. There's a BellyFlop contest. No, I did not participate in it. I was encouraged to, but no, not me. I had a lot of fun watching it though. So people really had fun with the BellyFlop contest. It just makes for a great cruise. And you can see above that, you can't tell, but there's the Windjammer. And there you go. That just seemed painful to me. It started to rain a little bit, as I mentioned. So here we are. It's raining now at the pools. So there was no lightning, but we went ahead and went into shelter so we wouldn't have any issues. You can see that the people were still swimming when it was just lightly raining, and it was still a lot of fun. There's hot tubs, there's a bunch of pools, there's so much to do. And like I said, there's live music, and I just highly recommend it. If you get a chance to travel on the Allure of the Seas, take advantage of it. We've been on smaller ships. I did a video on our trip for the Grandeur of the Seas, which I love too. There's a link to that video above. So click on that and take a look at that. Our room was great. And if you want to see more videos like this, I ask that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Now, go make it an awesome day. Thank you.